Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a requested video. Someone asked me about bronzing and contouring and when to do which. She's a little bit of a makeup novice and she wants to learn more about this. Now I have touched about this topic, the bronzing and contouring, very lightly in my past videos, but today I thought we could dive in a little bit deeper and show you how I approach this, my method in contouring and bronzing, and the products that I really like and I really trust. This is by no means a definitive video on how to do bronzing and contouring. As makeup artists or even just makeup lovers and anyone who does makeup has very different approach on how to do bronzing and contouring or how to do your makeup. This is just the methods that I know work and the product that I trust works and I could really rely on. And I hope that this is something that could be of benefit to you as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, so as you can see here, I have already done half of my makeup because I really want to take the time and take the focus on the bronzing and contouring. And I've also divided this bronzing and contouring in two parts. I will first start with the wet products or the cream products. Starting with the cream ones, one that I really enjoy and I really like is the WESTMAN ATELIER contour stick. I've used this a lot on my videos and it's just really a very good contour stick. Doesn't have any redness to it. Now, bear in mind that when you do contouring, you are actually trying to mimic the shadows that falls on your face, and these are always indicative of your bone structure or facial bone structure. So first and foremost, you're trying to create a shadow, so there shouldn't be any redness in it. And that's the difference between bronzing and contouring. And the way I build up my contour is very slowly. So I like to go back a couple of times just to make sure that it looks really natural. Another one that I really like is this one from Armani. As you can see, it also has a very cool undertone. So again, that's a very good contour color. So when you do contouring, it's very important that you are in front of a very natural light. I mean, obviously I have studio lighting here, so it's very different. But when you look at yourself in the mirror, you should be able to see how the shadow falls on your face. So it's very important that when you're doing this at your own home or in your own place, you try to do it in front of a window with the natural daylight, because that would really show where the shadow falls on your face. And sometimes I remember when I was doing makeup school, we had it was winter and the sun sets very early, so we were really rushed. I think it was 10 in the morning. That's the best lighting, so we really had to go out with a mirror and really try to do the contouring on a natural daylight, because the teacher said that's how you gauge the natural shadow that falls on your face. Another product that I really like is this one here from FENTY. This is actually a bronzer, but as you can see, it has a cool undertone, so this really works for me as a contour. And sometimes the whole idea of contouring is to bring, cheekbones and bring a bit of structure to your face. But bear in mind that when you're contouring, especially if you're, you know, at the age of 40s, you shouldn't go below your nose. So it's a sad thing that, you know, as our age gets higher, everything goes lower. So if you're trying to create that very prominent cheekbone, you start from this bone here, then just going slightly angular, ending where your eyebrows end. And whatever you do, don't go below your nose line, because it will just drag your face down. Sorry, nose trail, not nose line, nose trail. And then yeah, whatever you do, don't go below that, because it will just drag your face down. What you're trying to do is a lifted cheekbone. So yeah, and then using a soft brush, blending it upwards. Just going back again with this Fenty one. This is also a good way to create a very chiseled jawline. And that's the easiest way to lose and the fastest way to lose 10 pounds. Another product that I really like is this face contour stick from Burberry. I have this all the time with me, and this is a very good product to use for contouring nose, or sometimes I use it as an eyeshadow base as well, but it just really works beautifully. And again, as you can see, the tone is very cool. It doesn't indicate any redness, doesn't give any redness. Yeah, I just really love this one. This is actually my third now. Just hoping they don't discontinue this one. But I heard the Victoria Beckham is really good as well. I haven't gone around to try that one. Like I said, it's really good for contouring eye sockets as well. So at the moment, I'm just using all cream products, and after this, I will be setting everything with the powder products. A very good alternative for these luxury products are these ones from Stroke. So I have here Mochaccino and Almond. Mochaccino for me is the perfect contour color. As you can see here, it's very gray, which is really good. It could really create a very nice, very realistic nude sculpt. I really think Stroke hit the nail with this one. Really beautiful. This one, Almond, is really beautiful as well, and this is more suitable for my skin tone, or if you're someone who's got warm olivey undertone, this works beautifully. So that's the cream contour out of the way. Now onto the cream bronzers. I will begin first with this one here from Tom Ford, which is probably my favorite. This is the Shade and Illuminate in 01. It is designed more as a contour palette, but this works for me more as a bronzer because I could see a bit of redness in it. Now when you do bronzing, you are trying to mimic that color that you get when you've been out in the sun. When you've been out in the sun, it's always the highest points of the face that gets the sunlight first. So that's where the color mostly develops. So it's always at the height of your forehead, tip of your nose, and on your cheekbone, just the very top of your cheekbone. And if you're someone who's got a very prominent forehead, which is, you know, a really good beauty feature back in the days, I still think it is. That's also a very good way to bring your forehead down. And one that I really like as well is this one from Chanel. This is the Le Beige. And this is a really beautiful cream bronzer. Now keep in mind that when you do bronzing, you have to push it as back to your hairline as much as you can, especially if you're someone who's got, you know, a really fair skin, because you don't want to see that definitive line between your skin and your scalp, so you really push it to your hair. And bronzing, when done properly, especially if you were able to pick the right shade for you, is a very good way to look healthy, because it just gives you that glow and that color that you get when you've been on holiday. And while we're bronzing, I just want to touch on this topic because I think this is very important. The neck is always the lightest part of the body, so it's always not matching with the color or the tone on our face. So while I don't bring the foundation down to the neck, I always bring the bronzer or the color of the bronzer down to the neck, because I want to lift that color to the level of my face. Another cream bronzer that I really like, which is actually not a bronzer but a concealer, this is the concealer stick from Bobbi Brown in Almond. And again, it just works beautifully as a bronzer because it is a concealer, so it's meant to sit on the skin really well. And it just adds that warmth. So that's me done with the cream contours and bronzer, and as you can see, the skin is looking really juicy. Now, to make sure that this lasts a long time or lasts throughout the day, I will set them all with powder. I will begin first with this one from KEVYN, the OG king of contour, I would say. So this is the contour powder in medium. This is also a very good transition color when you're doing a smoky eye, a really dark smoky eye. I mean, this product is an all-rounder for me, not just for contouring. Another contour powder that I really trust is this one here from Surratt. So this is the Artistique blush. And again, it just really creates that very soft shadow tone. So I'm just really tracing that cream contour. And this contour palette here from MAC is a highly recommended product for someone who's starting to build their makeup kit, because as you can see, you have three, I would say, 2 contour color, 1 bronzer, and 3 highlighter. And this is a really good product to keep in your makeup kit if you're someone who's starting on makeup and wants to save money, because this is a really good value. Going in with this lighter color first. This is something that I learned years and years ago when I attended IMATS. I don't know, I'm not sure who's the one demonstrating. It could be someone from Cryoland, or it could be James Molloy from Makeup My Kitco. And the way he did the contour basically is he started with the lightest shade. I think he used 3 colors, so he started with the lightest shade first, and he slowly built up the structure of the face. It's almost like shading half of the face, and then going in with this darker color here. And as the contour color gets darker, the application gets smaller and smaller. And he created that very dimensional bone structure on the face, and it's really beautiful. That's what I'm trying to recreate here. So as you can see, as I'm getting darker with the color, I'm getting conservative in how I apply it and blend it. Now, if the MAC Contour Palette is way out of your budget, then I would recommend this one from Strokes. I'm not sure if it's a limited edition or a regular one, and if you're in the Philippines, try to get your hand on this. This is not a sponsored video. I am blessed to be always sent PR package from Strokes, and this one I really, you know, recommend. This is the, what is this? The Chiseled Contour Palette, and as you can see here, really cool undertones, which is perfect for contouring. And like I said, if the MAC palette is way out of your budget, this is a very good alternative. So I'm going with this color here first. And then jumping into this color here to create a bit of dimension. And then this color here. And now on to powder bronzers. And when I was planning this video and picking up products to put on this video, this is probably the part that I struggled the most. Well, not really struggle, but I had difficulty deciding, because I have quite a number of bronzers and I do love them all. I am such a bronzer person, even though I tan quite easily. I just find that bronzer is such an all-around product. You can use it on your complexion, you could use it on your eyes. I mean, it's such a beautiful product. To begin with this, I am starting with this one here from Tom Ford. This is the Terra bronzer, which they don't make anymore. They made it smaller, but I just love this one. It is such a moment whenever I pull this out of my makeup kit and just use it on client. Yeah, I feel like this is such a luxury product. Presentation and performance wise, this is such a good luxury product. So again, I'm just really pushing it where I applied the cream bronzer. And another one that is really classic and a staple on my makeup kit is this one here from Galan. This is the Terracotta Bronzer. You can never go wrong with this one. And recent discovery is this one here from Gucci. I really love this one. I love all my bronzer. But yeah, this one is such a good color as well. And as you can see here, I've used, I don't know, more than 10 products now, but you can still see that the look is still looking natural. It's still giving natural. And that's the beauty of building your products or your makeup slowly. It just gives you definition without looking crazy, I would say. And of course, this bronzing list won't be complete without this one from Bobbi Brown. This is the Golden Light Bronzer. With this one, I am using a sheer powder brush. One thing that I find with bronzer as well is, especially if you're trying to create that very sheer color, you use a fluffy brush that is not too dense, because it just gives you the right amount of products, the right amount of application. And rather than really going crazy, you know, applying the bronzer, just do a very light dusting. Because sometimes we tend to get carried away and we just really go in there and just really rub it. And when you do that, especially if you did the first part of this makeup application where you did the cream application first, when you go in with heavy hand and with a very dense brush, you're just going to disturb that cream product that you meticulously applied the first time. So just be light-handed. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Another good bronzer that I really like is this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. This one, to be honest, could have been a perfect contour powder had it not have a bit of shine to it. I think it has a bit of glitter to it, which, again, if you're trying to create a very realistic bronzing, I'm getting so tongue-tied here. If you're trying to get a very realistic bronzing, contouring, it shouldn't have any sparkle in it. So it could have been a perfect contour color for a fairer skin tone, but it has a bit of sparkle to it. So it works beautifully as a bronzer for me, but not as a contour. Just gonna do a bit of highlighter as well, might as well. And then offering you an affordable option is this one here from Stroke. So this is the Sunseeker Bronzer Palette. And again, really beautiful color. Going in with this one here. Especially for Morena. This is such a good bronzing color. And I could never leave this one out. This is from Shuyumura, so that is the bronzer with a bit of shimmer, and that's a highlighter, but that has been my favorite for years. Also use this a lot on eyes. That highlighter. And I'm going to finish this look with this tinted lip balm. And there you have it, my deeper dive on contouring and bronzing. I really hope that you enjoy this video and that you will be able to take away something from it. When I started this YouTube channel 3 or 4 years ago, I can't remember now, but when I started it, I really wanted it to be a teaching channel more than just, you know, a YouTube channel that churns out look, which I also enjoy, and I think this is the first step to that, and I really appreciate the small community that I have in you for these suggestions and this challenge and request, and I really enjoy them and keep them coming. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I love doing it. And as always, any look, suggestion, or challenge that you want me to do for you, put it down in the comment section and I will try my very best. And I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up, give this channel a follow if you haven't yet, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on my latest updates. My socials are down here, so let's give each other a follow and keep growing this community. And with all that said, I hope to see you again on my next one. Always remember, be kind to yourself. Bye.